1. Know your hitbox. Many people may already know this, but your character's hitbox is wider than long. This means that if you jump sideways, you are more likely to reach a platform that is far away than if you jump looking straight ahead. This can be used as a very situational advantage, but it usually doesn't affect gameplay unless you're using very complicated shortcuts. As I mentioned before, sometimes it is better to jump at an angle facing to the side instead of jumping straight ahead. 2. Learn and use shortcuts. I think it's a good time to learn how to use shortcuts, both without the blue coil and with it. There are quite a few shortcuts in the game. You can discover them yourself or watch some YouTube guide. This will help your ability to finish the maps faster and perhaps encourage your creativity in trying to discover some. Not to mention that some can be challenging, and it would be good for you to improve yourself by doing them. 3. Boost your speed. Remember when I said in the last tutorial that you should use the dark coil in flat areas without jumps? Well, now I challenge you to try to master it and use it in small jumps. Test your reflexes and gather the courage to cross difficult areas with it. This will greatly increase your skill in the game. 4. Companionship. This is very complementary to the previous position. If you are a very fast player, I recommend that you be the one who helps others by pressing the buttons instead of waiting for someone else to do it. This will help you and others finish the map faster and make you less selfish. 5. Start. When a round is about to begin and you are teleported to a map, your character is teleported as it is, which means that you can choose the direction in which you will appear facing. Although this may sound irrelevant, all maps always appear the same, which means that if you can memorize the orientation of where the start of each map is, you can start a few seconds ahead of everyone else. 6. Check your ping. For computer users, I think you have to press Ctrl and F7. Of all things, you will see the ping. The more MS you have, the more lag you will have in the game. In my experience and with my signal, this is the scale of MS you have to take into account when playing. From 0 to 100 is like playing without any delay, just perfect. At 100 to 180 you may experience slight delays if you switch coils too quickly, but technically it shouldn't affect you much when playing. From 180 to 250 the delay will be much more noticeable. In this situation you will have to better calculate when to change the coils, especially the dark coil, because the delay will be like 2 seconds. From 250 to 350 it is already very annoying to play. The coils are not going to help you much, and if the ping increases you may see the platforms move in a way that they should not, or you may simply not be teleported to the map. 7. Ladder flick. This is a little trick that can give you an advantage on absolutely any map that has stairs. Unlike the first trick I taught you, this one takes practice. I recommend looking for tutorials on YouTube on how to make ladder flick. This can be done only on stairs that are not made of the truss block and can also be done with jump coils. Although I do not recommend doing it with the golden coil, because it is difficult and sometimes even a disadvantage. 8. Consider purchasing the golden coil. If you frequently visit the game and like it a lot, you can consider purchasing the golden coil. This is to be used in emergency cases when you fall too low or to discover new shortcuts, but never use it as a tool on which you will depend. Not only because you will look like a rabbit abusing it, but also because this way you will only lose all the progress you had to improve in the game. Although they are few tips, they will take a lot to master. I really recommend that you practice them for a long time, because it is not something that can be mastered in 3 days. I hope this guide not only helps you improve yourself, but also helps you be better companions with your bacon friends. Sorry for taking too long to upload a new video, and, in the next and last video, I will teach more tricks for expert people. See you soon.